Having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Nix throwing on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeForest Buckner getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. The toss here completed to Pittman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Woods. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Now Richardson back to throw it. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Ready, set.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter play. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Nix on first down. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. To throw, here's Nix. It's caught. Beckham. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, Sutton, a nice catch. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Nix from the shotgun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 3rd and 4. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. We'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. 2nd and 11 now. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails. And they
running through his mind all day. I'm tired. I'm the boss now. Do higher. Hang the phone up. I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep. My floor's too high up. I got keys. That girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me. Like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite. I'm lost in white. Get down sheets. I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, You pay fees for my big show. In Ibiza, for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She get away. She get away.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as there will be a touchback. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
you talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You talk about this Giant defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. It's top 5.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens had 8-5 to start play, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second down and a run by Robinson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Back to the ground with Robinson. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. And that sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Now Jones. That's caught. Allen Robinson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. Throwing Jones. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Deontay Hardy back deep. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep,
run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Robinson's got it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Jackson will throw again. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A quick throw there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sets up the screen to Robinson. There's a nice move, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Now Jackson on first down. That pass is caught by Hardy. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This 2nd and 4. To throw again is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Jackson now. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Jones. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Jones now on first down. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Back to throw. Jones. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now an option play on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Here's Jones throwing on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Jones. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run again. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's 3rd and 10. And they get the guard, John Runyon. Jones looking around. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 7-3, 1:40 remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Throwing, Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Here's Jackson. Pass complete to Robinson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Jackson. The pass caught by Hardy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Gano for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Well, we'll see if they go back to base. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. Jackson to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Giants, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons.